Now, with these ideas in mind, we will move into the meditation. It's coming at an important time, I think, important in the world process, actually, not just from the point of view of the United States, but basically the September 11th date, which represents a serious disturbance from one perspective or potential emergence in another perspective in this balance between soul and personality. And more than that, it's a kind of intervention of divine purpose into this balance of soul and personality. There are many adjustments to be worked out on the world stage. There is much imbalance, much abuse of matter, much abuse of the environment. There is little to be seen of the necessary purification in humanity, and that is precisely the stage into which we are heading at this time. We have to develop a new respect for the soul and personality of man, an understanding of it, and realize that it's all taking place under divine purpose. And these great disturbances that we are experiencing in our environment, and probably increasingly so, are part of the attempt to bring about a needed purification so that divinity can truly be experienced. And not just by a few, but by the many, as symbolized by the coming first initiation of humanity. Well, friends, with that little preamble, we will begin our meditation, and this is taking place, let's say, well, just about 12 hours, almost exactly 12 hours before the actual full moon. So we have certainly entered the period of safeguarding, having passed through a 3-day period of confidence, aspiration, and dedication. We are entering the period of receiving and holding, the day of safeguarding, and we will be then following with the 3 days of distribution. So with these cosmic, macrocosmic, and yet microcosmic thoughts in mind, and with the sense of the antiquity of the great Virgin Goddess, where the word virgin is related to VIR, or power, the power to create and to become all manner of form, we will begin by focusing together in the more subtle aspect of our nature. We will withdraw from the personality vehicles, we are the observer of these vehicles. And we enter the soul state, and we attempt to feel the qualities of this state, which are light, and love, and power. And this we feel in relation to each other, because we are merging in soul. Soul is already a merged condition. We have just to realize it. And we reach out to each other in consciousness and find one soul. We find the group soul of all the meditators, all the members of the new group of world servers, the men and women of goodwill in the world. We find them as one consciousness, with many different perspectives, yet one consciousness. And we ultimately find the one soul of humanity. One field of perception, one perceiver, through billions of apparently diverse apertures, one being. And we realize one of the great second-ray mantrams, naught is but me. Naught is but me. We are focusing together in group consciousness. In the consciousness of humanity. In the one perceiver, which the one being, humanity, is. And our focus is on the plane of mind, which includes the plane of soul, fed by the spiritual triad. We have a strong mental focus, strengthened by the will of the soul. We build a point of group tension together. We meditators at this time build a point of tension on the mental plane, fed by the will, the first ray will to initiate, the second ray will to unify, the third ray will to evolve, the fourth ray will to harmonize, the fifth ray will to act, the sixth ray will to cause, the seventh ray will to express. One of these forms of will, according to the soul ray, feeds that point of tension, but especially the will to unify of the second ray, which characterizes the soul nature generically. So our point of tension on the mental plane is strengthened. And into that point of tension we draw up the energies of the group personality, the imagination of the astral vehicle, the vitality of the etheric vehicle. We draw all these energies up into relation with the mental unit, with the point of tension. And we imagine the dual-stranded antakarana. For each of us it will be of two colors, the central color of the soul ray, surrounded by the color of the personality ray, red for ray 1, indigo ray 2, green ray 3, yellow ray 4, orange ray 5, silvery rose or light blue ray 6, violet ray 7. And you can imagine this antakarana, as it were, vivid, vibrant. Feel the colors of your antakarana. And if uncertainty exists, use the indigo color. And we visualize it passing as if into the triadal vehicles. We can be as if on the surface of a sphere, with many triangles on that surface moving inward towards the monad, or we can visualize this vertically, touching the permanent atoms of the spiritual triad. Helping us enter the state of planetary mind, of a great planetary, all-inclusive Buddhic love, of a great planetary will, a true spiritual will which drives all things from Atma. In Virgo, we wish to unite all the aspects. It's a triple sign. So personality, soul triad, and monad all have to be united. And reaching at last, whether inward towards the center of the sphere or upward towards the blue-white diamond point representing the spirit, we visualize our Antakarana, and the many Antakaranas, thus bringing all the colors of the rainbow into the group Antakarana. And we will project across this multicolored group rainbow bridge brilliant white light towards the diamond point, the blue-white diamond point, whether at the center of the sphere or far above. And we will sound the Om on the second ray note, but we will think as we do this, I see the greatest light. I see the greatest light. And we pause as the group remains sensitive to the possibility of impression all the way through this meditation. From the innermost, from the uppermost, the greatest light, carrying in Virgo, of course, the light of wisdom, can reach us as a group. And we can enter a strata of thought that is not normally accessible to us. Increasingly, as these 12 hours elapse, we are sensitive to the power of the monad, to which Virgo is so related. I see the greatest light.